The night was very dark and Mohan was frightened. He had always been afraid of ghosts. Whenever he was alone in the dark, he was afraid that a ghost lurking in some dark corner would suddenly spring on him. And tonight it was so dark that one could barely see one's own hand. Mohan had to go from one room to another. As he stepped out of the room, his feet seemed to turn to lead and his heart began to beat like a drum. Ramba, their old maidservant, was standing by the door. "What's the matter, son?" she asked with a laugh. "I am frightened, Dai," Mohan answered. "Frightened, child? Frightened of what?" "See how dark it is. I'm afraid of ghosts," Mohan whispered in a terrified voice. Ramba patted his head affectionately and said, "Whoever heard of anyone being afraid of dark? Listen to me. Think of Rama and no ghost will dare come near you. No one will touch a hair of your head. Rama will protect you." Ramba's words gave Mohan courage. Repeating the name of Rama, he left the room. And from that day, Mohan was never lonely or afraid. He believed that as long as Rama was with him, he was safe from the danger. This faith gave Gandhiji strength throughout his life, and even when he died, the name of Rama was on his lips. Mohan was very shy. As soon as the school bell rang, he collected his books and hurried home. Other boys chatted and stopped on the way, some to play, others to eat, but Mohan always went straight home. He was afraid that the boys might stop him and make fun of him. One day, the inspector of schools, Mr. Giles, came to Mohan's school. He read out 5 English words to the class and asked the boys to write them down. Mohan wrote 4 words correctly, but he could not spell the 5th word, kettle. Seeing Mohan's hesitation, the teacher made a sign behind the inspector's back that he should copy the word from his neighbor's slate. But Mohan ignored his signs. The other boys wrote all the 5 words correctly. Mohan wrote only 4. After the inspector left, the teacher scolded him. "I told you to copy from your neighbor," he said angrily. "Couldn't you even do that correctly?" Everyone laughed. As he went home that evening, Mohan was not unhappy. He knew he had done the right thing. What made him sad was that his teacher should have asked him to cheat. In South Africa, Gandhiji set up an ashram at Phoenix, where he started a school for children. Gandhiji had his own ideas about how children should be taught. He disliked the examination system. In his school, he wanted to teach the boys true knowledge, knowledge that would improve both their minds and their hearts.